I go, blinkers. And this woman looks at me and goes, this nice lady with a veil and a crucifix. I mean, the change that takes place in yourself. I was walking down the road recently. It's a little old woman standing on the, you see. And she's just, you know, so I said, can I help you cross? And she says, oh, yes, please. So I actually go out, and I stop the traffic. Stop, please. Stop, please. And I get this little old lady, and I help her across the road. I say, are you all right now? And she says, yes, I'm fine, thank you very much indeed. It's very good of you. And that's it. I go around the corner, get into my car, drive around the corner. There's a silly old bitch in the middle of the road now. I don't want to help her now. I want to run her over. I'm saying, get out of the road, get the car! And have you noticed as a driver, once you get behind the wheel of a car, you call into question the legitimacy of every other driver. You don't sit there and think, look at that silly man there. What the hell does he think? What is that bloke up to? You think, bastard. Look at that bastard. Look at him. Stupid bastard. And you relate to them how they look. Fat bastard. Ugly bastard. Bald bastard. You don't have one iota of racialism in it. You're going, you black, get out, you yellow, get out of the road. Xenophobia creeps in. When you see foreign plates, you don't think, oh, there's a visitor to the country. And there's the thing of ourselves. We consider ourselves to be the perfect driver. We're all perfect drivers. We are the one person in the world who never makes a mistake. We drive perfect. You sit there and you analyze other people. See somebody trying to park and you're thinking, stupid bastard. He'll never get it in there. For God's sake, any cretin could see. Shit, he did. How did he do that? A lucky bastard. The generosity of drivers. It can get you, actually being a generous driver in many ways, can get you into trouble. I'm driving, I live in Kensington. I'm driving down Kensington High Street recently. There was a man who wants to come out from a left-hand corner, turning. And nobody's giving him any way at all. So I think, poor bastard. I let him in. And I let him in. And he, I suppose, feels because somebody's shown a generous act to him, he goes down the road, and he decides to let somebody in. And they drive down the road, and they let somebody in. So when I get to Hammersmith, there's 18 cars in front of me. That wouldn't have been there, and I'm thinking, what did I do? What did you do that for? What? And there is the point. Have you ever been when you offer what I would call generosity as a driver? When you let somebody in, and they acknowledge that. They just little peep on the horn, and you feel a glow swelling all over you. You're sitting there thinking, well, Mr. Nice Guy. There's two of us. There's not all bastards. There's two of us. We're nice. And he acknowledges it. And you feel very good. But if he doesn't acknowledge it, you've been in that situation, you want to kill. I'm sitting there, and if he doesn't acknowledge, he just goes out, and I think, you swine, you prat, by Christ, that is the last time I will ever do that for you. The chances of meeting this driver again don't exist. So you avenge yourself on some poor innocent bastard the next day. You're driving on the road and there's some fellow sitting. No way. I let somebody in yesterday and they didn't even acknowledge it, so up yours. And there's a point where people take advantage also of your generosity. You let somebody into the traffic, and other people take advantage of that. While you're kind of nodding, come on. And they go, somebody else goes, and you go, wait a second, wait, one. I didn't say two, one. And when you're waving, three, zip, zip, and then some bastard from the right. And I'm sitting there thinking, what am I? What am I, that fat fart Father Christmas, for Christ's sake? tell you what, if you want to, the infallible way of finding the idiot, the one idiot in the whole of London, is ask for directions. What happens to people when you ask for directions? The brain drops down into their arse. Totally intelligent, coherent people who say, excuse me, could you tell me how I get... yes. Now let me see. Yes, you, you go, yes, you go up, and go... Left? Yeah, no, right, left, right. Yeah, you go left and then right, and right. No, maybe you're not pointing in the right direction. No, maybe you better... It's like taking directions from John Bloody Major. It's all the people who lean into the car. You ever get those ones? You ask for directions, you've got a head beside you. A little dewdrop beginning to come out of the nose. You don't hear a word they say. You're thinking, all you're thinking is going to drop on my trousers. You get one of those with bad breath. Yes! Well, you go... That's when those automatic windows come into it. Directions. I suppose Ireland is the best place in the world for directions. People will say to you, I wouldn't start from here if I were you. I was driving to Wicklow town, and outside Wicklow town there's a kind of country road, and I came to a cross-section, and there was one signpost, and it had Wicklow on it, and the other way, Wicklow. And there was a fellow sitting there, and I said, does it make any difference? He said, not to me, it doesn't. Classic on my way to Limerick. And I said to this fellow, I said, do you know where this place is? And he said, yes. Oh, God, yes. Now, go down the road, straight down the road, following roads. Keep going straight, and you'll see a turn on the right-hand side. Now, ignore that. And then there's a second turn on the right-hand side, ignore that one as well. And there's 2, 3, 4, 5 turns on the right-hand side, ignore them. Then you see a house on the left-hand side, turn left there, that's where you want to go. And I said, well, why did you tell me about all the right-hand turns? Why didn't you just say, take the first one on the left? And he says, who's giving these directions, me or you? Technical advancement in cars. Now, cars have changed. We have, I don't know whether they're increasing the performance of cars, but we have so much gadgetry in cars now. Radios you used to have to fiddle with, didn't you? You have to kind of... Now you beep, you're there. CD, there's telephones. There's video now. They've got the video in cars now. Which is all that communication between the family when you used to take your kids for a holiday. That's all gone now. All that family fun. Daddy. We're nearly there, Daddy. Where are we going, Daddy? How many miles, Daddy? How long are we going, Daddy? I'm going to go, Daddy. I want to do a wee-wee, Daddy. I want to do a jobby, Daddy. Daddy, I did a jobby. Ever come across that vomit, that chain reaction vomit, Daddy? I don't feel... Technicolored yawn being splattered across the back of the car. All those games. I Spy with My Little Eye. What if you were a dyslexic family? I Spy with My Little Eye, somebody beginning with H. River. Yes. In America now, they have a car which has what they call a voice identification code. When you want to open your car, you speak to it. And that voice identification